When you go back to your country, you feel very good, especially in Christmas time. It's the time, the happiest season, in any part of the world.
And when the pilot comes on the loudspeaker and says, we'll be landing in Cali in 3 hours, people feel pretty good.
Right.
It was last December 20th. The Northeast had just gotten socked with its first big snowstorm of the season. It looked like the Dusan family reunion in Colombia would be delayed.
So we called the airport, and they say, no, you have to come to the airport because the flight going to go anyway.
Planes left New Jersey late that day, so by the time they got to Miami for their connecting flight, the Dusans were on the run.
The flight we can leave us, in Miami, so nobody wanted that.
The Dusans were a family of 4. Gonzalo, who worked for a pharmaceutical company, Nancy, his wife of 16 years, their 13-year-old son, Gonzalo Jr., and daughter, 6-year-old Michelle, a budding ice skater. And as they hurried through the Miami airport, they were joined by Gonzalo's cousin's wife and her 2 children, also headed to Cali for the holidays. And when they found the gate, they were relieved to see the plane still there, delayed. American Airlines Flight 965. They were assigned seats in row 16 in the middle of the plane, a plane like this. Gonzalo Jr. by the window, Michelle in the middle, Gonzalo Sr. on the aisle, and Nancy in the aisle seat across. It seemed as though the worst of a horrible travel day was behind the Dusans. The twin-engine plane was a Boeing 757, a pilot's favorite, with navigation system so smart it can virtually fly itself.
So it sounds like a pretty normal flight. The captain's talking to you from the front. They're coming around with food and drinks.
Yeah, we took everything. I remember that I asked him for 1 shot of whiskey,
It was the Dusans' first real vacation in 8 years. The next day, the family would travel to the mountain town of Buga. The church there is a religious shrine. Some Colombians think it is a miraculous place. The Dusan family reunion would start with a prayer. But they were still 30 minutes out of Cali. The captain came on, said they'd begun their descent, and wished everyone a very happy holiday and prosperous new year. 160 people on that plane had just 12 minutes left to live.
My son was